This grade focuses on listening to Computer or not? Characters: Marco, Ben, Marco's dad. Scene 1. Marco's kitchen. Marco is checking his savings account book. Marco's friend Ben is reading the newspaper. Marco's dad is cooking. Marco smiling.
I have enough money to buy a computer.
Ben looking up.
Why can't you just use your dad's?
Marco and dad together.
It's for business. Marco, besides it's...
Looking at Ben.
What's wrong?
Ben frowning.
A big earthquake just happened in Brazil. It caused extensive damage. Buildings were destroyed for miles. Maybe we should donate money to help the survivors.
Marco.
Great idea, but if I do that, I can't buy a computer.
Scene 2. The next morning in the kitchen, Marco is with his dad. Marco looking tired.
I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking what it would be like to lose everything in an earthquake.
Dad putting his hand on Marco's shoulder.
I'm glad to see you showing empathy and understanding for the survivors.
I've made a decision. I'm going to donate some of my savings to help the people in Brazil.
Dad looking approvingly at Marco.
Are you sure?
Yes, it may be hard, but it's the right thing to do.
Can someone read the question? Go ahead.
What type of genre is this passage? Drama.
Okay, can you explain?
The genre is drama because since there are characters who have dialogue, scenes, and stage directions.
Okay, number 2, Jack.
Draw a box around the stage direction that describes what Marco is doing at beginning of scene 1.
Okay, so where do we draw a box?
Marco is checking his savings account.
Why is he doing this?
To see if he has enough money to buy computers.
Okay, excellent. Okay, go ahead, Jamil.
Underline how the earthquake causes extensive damages.
Okay, where should we underline in the text?
Buildings were destroyed for miles.
What's the meaning of extensive?
Large damages.
Okay, very good. Next one.
Circle a detail that tells why Marco is unsure about whether to donate money.
So what should we circle?
Great idea, but if I do that, I can't buy a computer.
Okay, next one. Go ahead.
Underline text evidence that tells about Marco's perspective toward the earthquake survivors.
So,
I kept thinking what it would be like to lose everything in an earthquake.
okay. How does he feel about
He
the
feels
survivors?
empathetic towards them and wants to help them.
Okay, very good. The last one. Can you do this one?
Why does Marco's point of view change about buying a computer? He feels that his money would be used for a better cause and it would be the right thing to do.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Restate each adage or proverb below in your own words. Then write a sentence or two that contains each proverb or adage and demonstrates its meaning. The acorn doesn't fall from the tree.
What does it mean?
Kids are like their parents. A sentence. I looked at the father, then at the son, and I thought. The acorn doesn't fall from the tree. no stone unturned. It means try every possible course of action in order to achieve something.
Very good. Can you give it to me in a sentence?
And Jake slowly had promised that he would leave no stone unturned in trying to find more evidence to help Jake's case.
Okay, thank you. Okay, go ahead.
Look before you leap. It means I'm thinking about think carefully about what you are about to do before you do it.
Okay, so think before you act.
Okay.
Okay, give me a sentence. You must.
You must think before. You must look before you leap.
Okay, can you tell me the next one?
All's well, all's well.
What's the meaning?
Meaning that at the beginning there are some problems, but the outcome will be happy. Oh.
Okay, so it's okay if there are problems. Because the outcome is happy. Like in what story?
In Little Red Riding Hood.
Okay. Okay, can you give it to me in a sentence? In Little Red Riding Hood.
In Little Red Riding Hood. The old story. Story. There were problems, but all's well that ends well.
Okay, great. All's well that ended well. Very good. Okay, great. Don't forget these images so that if you are ever stuck, you can remember the image and remember the proverb. I'm gonna record. Go ahead. Perplexed. Can you give me another word for perplexed?
Puzzled,
Okay, what else?
confused,
Okay.
stunned.
Stunned. All right. Next one.
Astounded, amazed, astonished,
Astonished.
surprised.
Next one.
Exact,
Okay. Precise. Exact.
particular,
Particular. Specific. Yes.
inquisitive, curious,
Okay.
questionable,
Okay.
inquiring.
Inquiring. All right. Next one. Go ahead.
Suspicious, doubtful,
All right.
distrustful, suspect.
Okay, great. Next.
Concealed,
Hidden.
mask, covered.
All right. Go ahead.
Interpret, understand,
Okay.
translate, clear.
Clarify. Very good. Perfect. And reconsider.
Let's can do it.
Sure.
Do it again.
Okay, consider again, you mean?
Think again.
Rethink.
Restart.
Restart. Or
Or
reevaluate.
okay.
Or reassess. Alright, good.
That's it.
Part 2. Writing. Read the draft model. Use the questions that follow the draft to help you think about what details you can add to develop the characters. Draft model.
Ryan told Zach to open it. I'm not touching it. Responded Zach. Okay, I'll do it. Move over, said Ryan.
So is this a good draft model?
No.
What should we
because
do
the
to
reader
add?
cannot understand the story.
Okay, so what can we do?
We can let the reader
Add more
understand.
information.
Very good.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So read these questions to help you add information to the draft model. Let's do a draft model ourselves together. Okay. Add some information about Ryan and describe him.
Yeah, can I do the first one?
Sure.
Ryan, a 20 years old police officer.
Okay, we can say a 20-year-old
Years old officer man.
policeman, you want to say?
Okay. With a long black hair.
Long
Black hair.
black hair.
Yes. Was on a criminal investigation with his college Zach.
With his colleague.
Or with his helper Zach.
Okay, Zach.
Okay.
And who is Zach?
A tall, bald, 30 years
What
old.
does bald mean?
Bald. A dog.
Bald means he doesn't have hair. Exactly, Muhammad. Very good. Detective.
They found a 30 years old detective.
They found an abandoned package.
Package in a warehouse.
Warehouse. That they had been
investigating on it for weeks. For suspicious activity.
Do you know what suspicious means?
Wrong or cannot be trusted or weird. Yes, can you continue reading?
Okay, now here we can add dialogue.
Yes.
Like, for example, go ahead and read the example you have in front of you.
Ryan looked at Zach and said,
Zach.
Hey, Zach, do you see that box over there? It wasn't here last week. Kind of weird, right? Zach replied,
I like your animation and annotation.
I wonder what's in it. Ryan questioned. Do you think we should open it?
Okay, let's stop.
Continue.
No, because we don't have any more space. So, to continue continue the story. I wonder what's in it. To find out what's in the box, to continue the story, where do we go?
To the studio.
iSchoolI.com, or we can find it on Class Dojo. Google, I mean,
Class Dojo.
yes, or on YouTube, but the best way to find it is on iSchoolI.com
Yeah.
website,
Or
you can find it on Class Dojo. Okay. All right, good luck. Okay, students, let's do a quick review on some irregular verbs. Go ahead.
Give.
Okay.
Given.
All right, next one, Hamad. Spit, spat, spat. Okay, Kamel. Quit. Haidar. Sit, sat. Yes. Kneel, knelt. Sharif. Hear, heard. Hamad. Yes. Drive, drove. Driven. Did I write it wrong? I wrote gaven. I must write gave. Given. Alright, I added an N by accident. Make sure you guys don't make those spelling mistakes in your exams. Who hasn't given one? Yes? Ride, road, ridden. Did anyone not give one? No. Mesh, did you give me one?
No.
Hide, hid, hidden. Very good. Thank you. Alright. Okay. Go ahead. Can you please read the directions?
Choose the correct form of the verb in parentheses. Write the verb in the blank.
There's no blank, so let's write the verb where it belongs.
Skeletons in the windows of the house. Skeletons hang in the windows.
Okay, great. Next one, Malak.
Your astronaut costume. You like.
Very good. You like. All right. Continue, Muhammad.
They are still and people do. They arrive.
Okay, great.
They arrive.
All right.
She the prize for the most original costume. She wins the prize for the most original
Excellent.
costume.
He wears a bird costume.
Very, very good. Excellent. Next slide. Okay. Can you please read?
Read each sentence. Change any repeated word or words into the correct pronoun and rewrite the sentence on the line provided.
So which words should we change here?
The kids can find toys and they are coming for
Very good. So we changed the kids and we write they. But of course on your exams you would write the whole sentence correctly, copying it exactly how it is without making spelling mistakes and punctuation mistakes. Next one.
an excess of
Rainfall.
on the grass has made the grass very wet. The grass made it.
Very good. Excellent, Malak. All right. Next one. Go ahead,
The sky
Sharif.
is blue and the sky has white clouds. The sky is blue and it has white clouds.
Okay, great. Muhammad.
Mrs. Zero, local pharmacist, says that she is concerned.
All right. Great. Next one. Go ahead.
The
Advisors.
visited our class today and told our class about the problem and told us.
Excellent. Very good. Okay, next one. Can you go ahead and read the directions, Muhammad Ali?
Read each sentence. Choose the correct pronoun in parentheses and write it next to the sentence. He set out nuts for the squirrel and it ran over to get them.
Very good. Next one, Sharif.
I took a picture of Hershey with my new Samsung Curve camera. I took a picture of her.
Very good. Malak.
My brother and I tried to identify the
Criminals. Very good. Next one. Can you go ahead and read?
Read each sentence, underline the pronouns in each sentence, and write the type of pronouns on the line provided. Subject, object, relative, reflexive.
Go ahead, do number 1.
My mother and I made cookies for the school bake sale. My and I.
And they are both.
They are both subject.
Next one, Muhammad.
The bus came to a complete halt near us. Us, objects.
Very good. Malak.
Muhammad is so humble and never thinks of himself.
Reflexive. Very good. Excellent. Okay, next.
The car, which is a bright red Corvette, just crashed into a pool. Which it is object. Relative.
Relative, because we have a rule for relative. There's which, who, whom. The subject pronoun would be a pronoun in the subject. The object pronoun would be a pronoun in the object. The reflexive pronoun would be if it has self in it, like myself, himself, herself, yourself. Okay. Next one, go ahead.
Read each word and circle the prefix. Then write a definition of the word based on the meaning of the prefix.
So what do we circle here?
It means not important.
Okay, next one. Unite.
Unite.
What does it mean?
Means
Unite. Unite.
Again.
Very good. Okay.
Misguide, miss. Guide wrongly.
Very good. Guide wrongly. Next one. Muhammad.
Non-specific, none.
Okay.
And not specific.
Not specific. Okay, next one.
Dishonest, unhonest.
Okay.
Or not
honest.
The water.
Under. What does under mean?
Below water.
Okay. Is there another word for under we can use?
Down.
Down?
No, not down. Water.
What do we say? It's also a prefix.
No.
Well, I'm going to remind you, it's sub.
Sub.
So don't forget about sub. It means below
Like a submarine.
or under, like a submarine, and it's a prefix, okay? So the next one, can you please read the directions?
Add a prefix to each word in parentheses to make a new word. Then write the new word to complete each sentence. Some people think it's unusual that you read only pink crowns.
Okay.
Connect. You must pull out the plug in order to disconnect the television.
Make sure you read the sentences carefully because there is also a word called reconnect, right? We can reconnect, right? Other than disconnect.
Here they told you must pull
out the plug. So you understand that it's this. But if you didn't read it, could you have mistaken?
Yes.
Made a mistake? Okay. Next one. Wrap.
The boy
Had to rewrap. Very good. Rewrap.
the gift after the baby tore the paper off.
Now, can we also say unwrap the gift?
No.
Yes.
In this sentence, we can't say unwrap, but can we say unwrap in a different sentence?
Yes.
Yes.
Because it's a word, so you have to be careful also for these. You need to know the meanings before you write. Okay, so here we have pull out the plug, helped us to know it's disconnect. And the baby tore the paper off, so we had to rewrap it. All right, go ahead and read the last one.
She tried not to be and greeted all the visitors with a smile. She tried not to be unfriendly.
Unfriendly. All right. Okay, next one.
Read the words in each row. Underline the word that has the final L sound. Then write the letters that make the final L sound in each word you underlined. Practical or winner? Practical.
Okay.
L. A-L.
Okay, next one, Muhammad.
Prevail, bustle,
Bushel.
bustle,
Bushel.
EL, bustle,
Okay,
EL.
very good. Next one. Chuckle.
Chuckle, or surprise, chuckle, LE.
All right. L-E. Next one.
Nozzle or human? Nozzle. L-E.
Okay, last one.
Hungry, pretzel, EL.
Very good. Okay, can you find the mistakes here?
Circle the 4 mistakes in the following passage. Correct the mistake on the line provided. Do together with she dad, her dad.
Very good. Her dad. Next one.
Them.
What should we write?
Together with her dad, she lived.
Very
with
good.
force.
Next one.
It has.
Should
Pippi's
have.
father said because he said because he's talking, we should have a quotation.
Very good. So here we should have parentheses. What's it called?
Quotation mark.
Quotation marks. Okay. The last one. Can you find it?
Us, house,
Is
our
house,
house.
our house.
All right. Great job. So do you guys think you'll do well on the exam?
Yes.
And do you have any questions?
No.
So good luck. Good luck. And one more time. Good luck.